Good morning, happy Saturday. So here we are again having to do weekend only work in the garden. Well, basically because we've got full-time jobs and that's the only time we can afford to get out in the garden and get the work done. So it's been a couple of weeks since my last video. I can't remember exactly how long, could be 1 week, maybe 2. And I cleared all the garden waste from the bottom of the garden. Well, the universe clearly said, no, you're not supposed to have a neat and tidy bottom of your garden because we've had some bad weather actually. We've had a couple of storms through here, so we've had some really windy weather. And one of the results of that windy weather and the storm has been that one of the trees at the bottom of the garden, now not one of our trees, but one of what was basically the council's tree from across the beck on the other side, one of the big ass trees from across there lost one of its limbs during one of these storms. So the branch actually fell down and crossed the beck and into our garden. So it was going from one side of the bank of the beck, across the beck, and then in our garden as well. So hubby got down there with chainsaw, cut it up, and now we've got some some logs, some branches, basically a big old tree trunk all cut up into bits at the bottom of our garden again. It's like you clear one pile and another pile is created. But the good news, I guess, for that is that we've now got more potential firewood down there. So we're going to get down there today. We've actually got some more logs that Richie collected as well from around the side of the house. So that's going to go down the garden. We're going to get that all cut up. We're going to get some logs split. We're going to get those stacked, get them seasoned for a year or 2. I can't remember exactly how long you've got to season this wood for, but get it seasoned anyway, and then it's potential firewood to use in 1 or 2 years' time. The other thing I wanted to mention today is that it was my birthday last week. Yes, a whole 45 years old. I say last week, it was actually the week before. Never mind. Anyway, birthday, 45. What did I want for my birthday this year? I asked for it. I got it. It was a mini chainsaw. I'm calling it a mini chainsaw. What it says on the box is cordless pruning saw. I'm not having that. That's too lame for my liking. I'm calling it a mini chainsaw because that's exactly what it is. It's a miniature chainsaw. So I'm going to get that put to use. Going to get that trial today, see how that gets on with some of the smaller branches off that fallen limb. It's gorgeous. I'm going to show you that in a moment. The reason I wanted one is because we have so much, I guess, garden waste, branches that fall down, limbs that fall off of trees, and Richie has to cut them all up with his chainsaw. I've used the chainsaw twice. I am not confident using it. Every time I use it, I'm terrified that I'm going to cut one of my limbs off. And nobody wants that. So, I said to him, for my birthday this year, I would really love it if you could get me a mini chainsaw, and then I can start using that, build my confidence up with it, potentially at a later point get a slightly bigger one, and then just practice, just increase my skills in using a chainsaw, my confidence, and then hopefully one day I'll be able to use his big chainsaw, and I won't feel so terrified about cutting my own head off or something ridiculous like that. It just makes me nervous, that's all. But this one, I think I'll be very, very confident in using it. So I'm going to show you that now. Check out this bad boy. It is, as you can see, a Makita 4-inch cordless pruning saw. But I mean, look at it. Why are they going to go and give it a lame name like that when it's clearly a mini chainsaw? Let's just put the name mini chainsaw on that, because that's exactly what it is. And even if it's not, that's what I'm calling it, because that's what I want it to be. So this isn't a plug for any particular brand of mini chainsaw. My husband settled on Makita because he uses a lot of Makita tools. he likes it. It's a good, I think, mid-range brand. And yeah, he's had his for years, and it's been all good. Nothing negative to say about that. So that's why he went for that. Plus, the other thing is this one doesn't come with its own battery, so you've got to provide the battery for it, which would have been extra. But since we've already got the batteries for the likes of circular saws, drills, what else have we got? I mean, I think his big chainsaw's a Makita one as well. Sorry about the dogs in the background there. Clearly bored. Like, Mum, what you doing? Stop talking. What you doing? Let us out in the garden. So they're just having their own fun over there. The other one sat at my feet. I'm going to go out in the garden. Anyway, back to the mini chainsaw. So I have had it out of the box. I've felt it for weight, for how it feels when you hold it, etc, etc, etc. But hubby's basically going to talk me through what I'm doing with it, give me a little lesson, I guess, on how to do it safely. And then I'm going to be cutting up the branches. So that's the plan for today. Oh my goodness, they turn mental. Mental. Anyway, I wouldn't have that any other way. Yeah, we could never have boring dogs in this house. But so, right, that's what I'm going to do today. So you'll be able to see how I get on with that. And I will report back as to what I think about this beautiful Makita mini chainsaw. So here we are down by the back, and that is the tree there. You can just see, let me see, there is where the limb came off, so you can see the size of that. It obviously fell down onto the path. That's a public footpath there. It fell onto the path and across the back and into the garden, so you can see how much mess it's made. There's some size branch, like. The weird thing is we heard it. Well, I didn't hear it. My husband heard it, and he said, "What was that? I think the doors have just come off the log store." I looked outside and couldn't see a thing. And then he came down the next morning to walk the dogs and found basically this bit at the back here blocked off with the branch. So yeah, you come down and cut it up. But yeah, this is what's left. So it's a fair amount. Left. I think it's called ash. I think it's an ash tree. Ash tree, not ashtray. Yeah, there's all that there. And all this here. So yeah, we've got some work to do. As you can see from this video, that there is where the whole pile of garden waste was that I burned a couple of weeks ago. There's the fire pit there. And there's the new pile there that I need to work through. I say I, that sounds wrong. It's me and Richie, so we, us, need to work through. Chickens! Morning, chickens! And here is some of Richie's wood pile that he went out and got. And that's going to get cut up into logs today. He still brings some of it down the garden. He looks really happy about that. Trying not to annoy him at this point. Okay, so I wanted to show you what this looks like. Thanks, mate. Who'd have thought I'd be excited about a little mini chainsaw? But I am. This is it, mini chainsaw. Not got the battery on yet. Richie's just showed me how you put the oil in, so the oil's the chain. And he also, in quite piss-take fashion, just said to me, "Do you want to put her big brother next to her?" So here we go. Here's the proper chainsaw. And here's mine. I don't want to say his and hers because that is completely sexist, because one day this will be hers. But for now, this is hers. So let's see how this goes. That's heavy, by the way. Oh. Oof, right, okay, so here goes. Guard. Chain guard is off. Battery on. I know the trigger's here, but I'm pretty sure you've got to, but I'm just trying it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you do have to press that little side one down to operate it. You ready? Oh. Let's do it. It's so loud. You want the bottom bits off as well? Yeah, right, let's try this first. Woo! Come on, down here. Oh, I didn't like that.
I've heard a lot of people putting that top floodlight on.
Yeah. There's just a wee bit of kickback here. That's what I don't like about the big one when it pushes back on you. Oh, yeah. Just be prepared. Yeah. Well, I'm a wee bit nervous though. So you need that cut in half now? That needs to be cut in half now? You're not going to split it? Or just as it is? Okay. I kind of don't want to hold it while I'm doing it, but I might have to. It's fine. I am holding it firm. Oh, I had my technique there. Yeah, man. Okay, let's try this one. I have to go all the way around, don't I? Pardon? Okay, it's not put the lights at that size.
4 inches, isn't it? This is the max.
Yeah, I guess so. You can get the other bit.
That was 6 over there. There's actual branches, isn't there? Like,
Yeah. Do you want me to take that nubbin off the
oh,
top?
yeah, give that leaf back.
Right. Oh no, it's alright. Yeah, there it is. Yes. It's a yes from me. I think this is probably top birthday present ever. Yep. Yes. Great news, it's just started to rain. The log splitter's electric. So I'm just going to get this piled up onto this pile of firewood. And I think maybe calling it a day. Nature, bloody wasps. The brand of the log splitter.
The Forest Master,
Forest Master.
and it's the 7-ton version.
7 ton?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means the pressure on that point there, when it's pushing forward, is 7 tons.
Oof. That's a lot. It does the job. How long have you had it for?
Maybe a year just over.
And would you recommend it?
Definitely.
Not here, yeah.
Definitely.
How much back-breaking work has it saved you?
Oh, hours and hours. Splitting it with an axe is good fun for about half an hour. After that, but yeah, I definitely recommend it.
How much was it?
I think this one was 459.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, but you're going to get a lot of use out of it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, we do anyway.
I guess you could run it off a generator as well, can't you, if you wanted to? We're running it off
It would
main
have to be
power.
quite a big generator.
Oh, would it?
Though.
Okay.
Yeah, it would take quite a bit of power. far as the power is concerned, it only uses power to push it forward. It doesn't use any electric to bring it back.
Okay.
Because it's on hydraulics.
Oh, okay.
So you power going that way and
Yeah.
then nothing on the way back. So.
Can you get them generated by diesel?
You can get petrol powered ones.
Yeah, I guess that's what you
If you want a petrol powered one, then you're probably going to be looking at doubling your price. That's what I wanted ideally, but they're just too expensive.
Okay.
You're looking more like £1,000 or something.
I'm just thinking for anybody living completely off grid, but that would probably be a better option for them.
You've still got to run it on something.
Yeah.
Still got to run it on a fossil fuel, so.
Yeah, but if somebody was off grid, they could either run it off power from solar panels or run it off of a fuel of some kind. Yeah, so
I think you'd have to be a clever person to run it off of
solar.
some sort of biofuel or something like
No,
that.
that wasn't what I meant. So. Very good. Thanks for that. Slowly but surely. Ooh. All from today though, not a bad haul, really. Well, thankfully the rain has stayed off long enough for us to get maybe about half of that pile done. It's a lot of firewood. It's a lot more than it looked actually. I did manage to get the branch, the limb that came off the tree. I did manage to get all that done. The bigger bits are in the pile for splitting. The smaller bits are already stacked, so that's good. That's one less thing I need to do. But it's now lunchtime. My belly is still in it. It's lunchtime. The rain has threatened quite a few times, but thankfully it hasn't come to anything, so we've still been able to carry on. But after lunch, I think we'll come back down, see if we can get the rest finished off. So yeah, taking a wee break for a spot of lunch because I am pretty hungry actually. So yeah. Okay, this is new. This is new. Okay, I know it's 2023 and this is the first time I've ever used a selfie stick. It's a combined selfie stick stroke phone tripod. I've got it for recording yoga videos, but of course now I'm using it for recording what we're doing in the garden. Look at this! Oh my god, this is a whole new aspect. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Yeah, I can't believe I've ever done this. Yeah, it's only because I thought the only sort of people that use selfie sticks were vain, or I don't know what I thought, but anyway, selfie sticks is where it's at, man. So as you can see, that is where the limb was from the tree. I fell down from up there. That's where that was. This, oh look, this is outside the shed, looking good, isn't it? Shed stroke workshop, it's almost the best thing we've got. It's the closest thing we've got to a workshop, but it's a workshop. That's the pile that's left. I'm sure we can manage that in a day. Who knows? Yeah, this is weird, isn't it? Look, you can come see down back now. Yeah, I feel weird doing that. It's so much fun. Come on in. Bit shaky, need to work on that. Anyway, that's upstream. Here's downstream. Hi! Oh my god, this is my new favourite thing. So we had lunch and then the rain started, but we came down and we carried on. And as you can see, the pile is now gone, and that's what's left of it. Well, that's what's left of it down here. And that you will see there, just in front. That's that whole pile. Well, a whole two piles actually, if you think about it, but yeah, that's it. All split, chopped up into nice fire-sized chunks, and it will stay there for at least a year anyway, this evening. So that's it. That is how I spent my Saturday, and now we're going to take the dogs out for a walk.